Hey guys, it's Erica from A Little Insanity, and today I have a really quick snack tip video for you. If you're like our family, snacks and snack foods can take up a big portion of your budget, and they're not always that healthy for you. So the best way to get around that is to make things for yourself. So when I find fruits and vegetables that are on sale, I tend to stock up on them, and since we can't eat them fast enough because they'll go bad, the next best thing is to dehydrate them so they don't go to waste. And the best thing about dehydration is that they become portable, or you can take them with you, and they last and preserve much longer naturally. If I'm just doing a few quick things, I will just cut them up. I'll just get a cutting board out and I'll get a sharp knife and I will core them. I have this really cool coring tool. I don't know if you guys can see that. I think I picked this up at Kmart for like $5. And it just goes straight through the apple very easily, and it leaves the rest of the apple intact, so that way when you're dehydrating it, the very, very hard and sometimes bitter core is not included in that, and it makes it easier for little ones to eat for sure. So when I do large quantities of fruit, chopping them up individually and getting them to stay even and consistent so that it dehydrates at basically the same rate can be difficult. I end up getting myself a meat slicer or a food slicer. I have never used this for meat, it's only for fruits and vegetables, but it's nice because I can adjust the thickness of the slicer and I can get perfectly good apple rings, pineapple rings, banana candy out of it, and it cuts my time in more than half. And cleanup is a cinch. It's really not as hard as some people think it is. So this particular model of a food slicer is a chef's choice. I'll put a link down below on YouTube and over at the website for you if you're interested in it. I think it cost me like $60. It's not a fancy pants model. It was just something simple and basic that made it worth it for me to get. It's so simple. On the other side of this meat slicer is a knob that will allow you to adjust the thickness of your product. So when I'm slicing pineapple rings, I do them a little thicker. When I'm doing apples, I like to keep it at right around 5. If you have real little ones, they're not going to be able to eat the dehydrated skin, so you may want to peel that. Otherwise, if this is for yourself or for children probably over the age of 3 or 4, leave the skin on. And once it's cored and washed, you just simply pop that into the sliding tray. You guys can see that. And then you slide the guard. Please be careful though, this is a very sharp tool. This is not one of those times where your kiddos can help out with it. So watch those thumbs and those fingers. I'm going to turn it on. I'm just going to glide back and forth gently and slice the apple. This made perfectly even apple rings. And then what you simply do is I just start to layer my fruit on the tray, and you'll just keep going until you fill the whole tray. Once you fill the whole tray, I take a lemon water solution, 3 parts water to 1 part lemon, and then I just spray very generously the tops of the apples. Some of the other fruits and vegetables that you can do are pineapple. This is probably my all-time favorite dehydrated treat. Now, I don't always use my food slicer to slice up bananas because I do like little round banana chips. But in this case, these make delicious banana jerky, or banana candy as we call it in our family, and can easily be dipped in fresh shredded coconut and maybe a little cinnamon on top, and it makes for the most delicious treats. And my kids often have it for dessert. Okay, so I finished slicing up all my fruits, and I have now sprayed everything but the pineapples with the lemon water solution. Go ahead and slide them into your dehydrator and put the lid on. The thing I like best about this dehydrator is that I have full control over the temperature of the food so that it never reaches over 115 degrees. If you're just into getting the most nutrients out of your dehydrated fruit, you want as little temperature as possible. So anywhere between 105 and 115 degrees is the general rule of thumb. I go a little higher because we have a very high humidity. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it to 110. And I'm going to turn it on for about 12 to 24 hours. The really cool thing about having a timer is that you don't need to worry about it stopping in the middle of the night. It will turn itself off. It will not over-dehydrate. If they're not fully done by the time the timer goes off, just set it again and test the fruit till you get it to the desired texture. You can go really crispy, or you can go a little more pliable, which is how we like it in our family. So when the fruit is done dehydrating, I recommend that you keep it in a Ziploc baggie in the refrigerator. It is portable, so feel free to take it with you anywhere you go. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick video on how to make snack chips in your dehydrator. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below on YouTube or over at the website at alittleinsanity.com. I'll also put a link to the tools that I've used and just a quick ingredient list or some ideas for ingredients on the website as well. I hope you have a good day. Can you say bye-bye?